So, Black Myth Wukong has performed exponentially above all predicted measures, even by my own standards. When I tell you this game is absolutely ridiculous in terms of numbers. I mean, I was watching it last night, and you guys know on stream, on Hypnocast, we ended the stream right as it passed a little over 1 million players, right? This game managed to reach almost 2.3 million players. I mean, this is insanity. I'm going to check the chart right now, actually, before we keep going. Hold on, let's check the chart. So the peak concurrent player, 2.223 million. That is absolutely fucking bonkers. I mean, I don't even know. How do you even like quantify this? I don't get it. How do you quantify this? How do you make sense of these numbers? It's so insane. 2.2 million. That's number 2 on Steam's list of all time. Let's go back to the article really quick so you can get a better idea. But let's look at the comparison here. So if you look at this picture, the number 1 game all-time peak is PUBG Battlegrounds. Now, when PUBG came out, that was a whole different kind of movement. It was fucking insane when PUBG came out. I mean, you really couldn't. It's going to be very hard to beat PUBG. But the fact of the matter is, Black Myth Wukong, a brand new IP from a developer, a Chinese developer no less, beat Power World. It beat the power of Pokemon. Like, you guys understand? Power World hit 2.1 million players because people have been desperate to want a Pokemon online MMORPG style game. And even that game got 2.1 million. Black Myth Wukong got 2.2 million. That is insanity. And it's a single player game. It's a single player game. How is it that you have every single one of these fucking CEOs, these executives, and all these people trying to push live service games on people, live service games that not many people are asking for? And here you have a single player game from a fairly unknown developer getting number 2 on Steam. I just don't. How can you ignore this? You should not be able to ignore this. You can shill for DEI all you want. You can make it seem like it's the most important thing in the world to you, and that's perfectly fine. But in 24 hours, your entire narrative got completely and utterly destroyed. It got destroyed. This is not even close. It's crazy, guys. This number is fucking insane, and they are melting down so hard over it. When I tell you they're melting down, it's not even funny. But let's read a couple of this. Here, look, you got 2.164 billion concurrent players is record-breaking. It far surpasses other single-player games, such as Elden Ring, which, by the way, Elden Ring is huge, too. Cyberpunk 2077, Hogwarts Legacy, which, again, I went on record saying I didn't think this game was going to pass Hogwarts Legacy. I was so fucking wrong. I was beyond wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay in that scenario. And Baldur's Gate 3. All of these are big hitters. These are not small games. Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, even Cyberpunk. These are not small games. These are big fucking games. And this game beat out all of them combined. That is disgusting. Hold on, maybe not combined, because Elden Ring had a lot. Elden Ring had an all-time peak of 953,000, while Cyberpunk 2077 had an all-time peak of 1,054,000. Wow, okay, I'm wrong. Wow, these games had crazy numbers. Okay, not combined, but still absolutely insane. It did double everybody else, essentially. It did double Cyberpunk. It did more than double Elden Ring. It did more than double Hogwarts Legacy. Baldur's Gate 3 hit 875,000, did more than double that. That's crazy, bro. These numbers are nasty. They're so nasty. In fact, the game is only bested by PUBG Battlegrounds, which had an all-time peak of 3.2 million back in January 2018. What a disgusting number. Oh, my God. 3.2 million. How are you ever going to beat that? But not only is the game breaking concurrent player numbers, but it's received overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. SteamDB notes that it's received 72,000 positive reviews and just 2,500 negative. That means that almost 97% of all reviews are positive. Bro, So, okay, let's talk about the cope. Like the stream, guys. Let's talk about the cope. So the cope has been amazing. All right. The cope has been I don't even know what other word to use other than amazing. Okay. I've seen so many people try to come up with any excuse, right? Let's go look at, hold on. Let's bring him up really quick. I didn't have it pulled up. I should have brought it up. Let's see. Let's see what Mighty Cuck is saying. Let's see what Mighty Cuck. Let's see. Did he block me? No, he unblocked me. Okay. Motherfucker, call me Tyrone. You are a Tyrone. I'm gonna like that one. All right, so look at this post right here. This is what Mighty Cuck tries to say whenever he tries to downplay the absolute L that the mainstream industry that he shills for every single day. This is how he tries to downplay it, right? So he says, like clockwork, bro, the conversation is no longer about the actual game with these type of people. It's about how the game helps their side in whatever ideological war they're having with God knows who. Bro, this guy is a complete and utter shill. He tries to play ignorant, right? He tries to play ignorant to the entire conversation. He tries to pretend like he doesn't know what's actually happening. But Mighty Cuck, let it be known, I don't think you're that stupid. I think you absolutely do know the conversation that's happening right now. I think you do know why people are so pissed and why people are so upset. The only difference is that you financially rely on that particular narrative to continue. You rely on that narrative. Without the mainstream industry, you don't have anything anymore. Your YouTube channel's dead. It doesn't make money. You don't make money from your YouTube channel unless you talk about sponsors, but you barely do sponsors. So the only thing you're making money from is potentially shilling for the mainstream. That's it. You get swag, you get gifts, you get all that shit, but you don't get the views to make money. Your fans may think you do, but any YouTuber with a brain knows exactly how this shit works. And you don't make money from your channel. Your channel's dead. All right? It's fully dead. And that's fine. But don't pretend like gamers are upset for no reason, right? This is what they try to do. They try to pretend like people are upset for no reason and that they don't have any idea who people are angry about. Gee, I don't know who people are angry at. I don't know why they're so angry. Bro, you can play ignorant all you want, but you're not stupid. You know exactly what's happening. So again, what they try to do is they try to quote people like Grums, right? Well, they try to talk about, obviously, Grums is trying to bring up the fact that this game is destroying the mainstream narrative. And here's the thing, right? You can gaslight people all you want, but two things can be true at any given time, right? Two things can be true. You can be talking about how this game is insane in terms of the overall political space happening right now in gaming, but you can also talk about how the game is amazing. You can talk about how the game is fun while also talking about what it actually does for your particular side of the aisle. Because let it be known, we did not make this game an ideological battleground. We did not do that. You did that, right? The shills did that. You did that. The people who made Wukong an ideological battleground go by the name of Rebecca Valentine, aka Gender Swapped Waldo. She is the one that made Wukong an ideological battleground. If she did not make up her article and lie about it, if she did not lie on the names of the developers for people to catch on to it, there would have been no ideological battleground with this game. It would have just been another Souls-like game. But you guys are the ones that make it into that battleground. And then you get upset when not only we respond, but we also completely decimate you in every way possible. It's not our fault that you don't have the majority numbers. That's not our fault. It's your fault. You should work on that fact. Perhaps you should work on gaining people on your side who are actually going to support the products they say they're going to support. Don't just get people who are going to like and retweet things because they want to pretend like they're part of something, because they're not. At the end of the day, this is like the 20th fucking example of what happens when real gamers side with a particular game. How many more examples do you need? You guys either don't have the numbers or you don't have the finances. It's one of the two, because every single project, for the most part, that you guys come out with, that you try to shill for, completely fails. Do you want an example? Okay, lucky for us, we have an example. So we were lucky enough to be blessed with a DEI-oriented game that came out at the exact same moment as Black Myth Wukong. Mighty Cuck, I only have one question for you. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? Where are people like you? Where are all the people who quote tweeted this game? All the people who fucking liked and retweet, where are you? Because you are nowhere to be found. Where are you? Can you explain that to me? You want to sit there and you want to try to pretend as if you have no idea why people are upset. Gee, I have no idea why people are mad at the whole situation. They're just angry at nobody. Well, clearly, you don't have anybody either. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Majority? Where are you, Mr. Normie? Where are you, Mr. Oh, real gamers just want to play good games and they don't want to deal with any ideological battleground bullshit, culture war bullshit. I don't understand why people do the culture war bullshit. Shit, cuh. Where are you, Mighty Cuck?